Hi everyone, it's Christian Butzek, Vancouver Realtor. We are here at a pre-sale center. This is Horizon 21. It's out in Coquitlam. Now it's not an endorsement of this project, but the purpose of this video is to walk you through it so that you have one, the things that you should pay attention to, and second, the kinds of questions you might want to ask the sales staff when you're going through it. So let's go ahead, let's start off at the first station. Okay, very simply, we have a map of the project. We know that the tower is going here. First thing you really want to find out is how many other towers are going into the neighborhood. You can be assured if you have one going in, there's probably 2, 3, or 4 more on the way, often right across the street. You want to confirm this with the sales team here, and you and your realtor are also going to do some digging and do some homework, right? Very important. Think about it, you're buying for a view. You want to get a Fraser view of the south. You're buying on the 34th floor. If a building 50 stories comes up right across from you, obviously you're going to lose that view. So these kinds of things you want to know. As you look at the map, usually the most important things, how far is the subway, SkyTrain, in this case Braid, probably about a 15-minute walk. We've got the supermarket, Hunnam Town, which is about a 5-10 minute drive. Things you might want to know. And finally, I always suggest walking the neighborhood. This is really important. This area still is up and coming and ready to be built out. Horizon 21 is really the first tower project in this neighborhood, in this intersection. But for yourself, depending on, if you like to be close to parks, if you got a dog you like to walk and you need a dog park in the area, you really want to come and take an afternoon, walk the neighborhood. Okay? Let's go to station number 2. Here we have a model of the tower, and we have the townhomes in the base. Now, think about this. If you are going to be one of the townhome buyers, here we're looking on Roderick Avenue. Roderick's looking to the north. We know that in Vancouver, the north, you're going to get less sunlight. If streaming rays of sunshine are important to you, you might not want these townhomes. So that you've got to think about that. And with your realtor, we'd be talking about this together. You can see actually, if we can get a shot of it, there's windows in the back side of the townhomes, but they're facing towards the tower. So they're not going to get a lot of light. And so these are the types of things you want to be aware of when you're studying where your townhouse or where your condo unit would be. Let's take a look at the tower. You can see here's the tower. This is facing west. You'll get nice afternoon sun. We do have the car garage gate would be below these units here. So, occasionally in some towers, these will make noise. It's just good to be aware of it. If you're a light sleeper, you might not want that. But these are the kinds of things, when you're walking through the center, you're asking lots of questions about, which unit you're interested in the tower, right? All right, now we're at the south-facing portion of the tower. And as an example, here they have a couple of floor plans set out for you. You're always going to ask for the floor plans. This is fairly straightforward, and you're just going to study them. We've just got them out. We'll leave that for now. But the purpose is, take a look at them. If you got a lot of furniture, you might want the bigger floor plan. My personal recommendation is always to aim for the corner units. Why? Because the corner units, you're going to get extra windows, extra light, and so they generally tend to be in demand. They also cost more money, right? So that's just something to consider, and that's what I would recommend to you. Let's jump to the next station. Okay, pretty simple. We've got 2 color schemes to choose from, dawn and dusk, or in other words, light and dark. My personal recommendation, whenever you're getting a condo, it's a 1-bed, a 2-bed, it can be a small space. Light is always best. And I'll tell you from personal experience, selling units, the lighter units tend to sell for more money. You know, I would go with the light color scheme all day long. Let's go ahead. Okay, here we are in the showroom section of Horizon 21. Now, the first question a lot of buyers will ask is they'll say, well, will my unit look just like this? Is this to scale, right? Is this the same size we would get? And the answer is, well, it depends, right? Actually, one of the units, this kitchen is to scale, but for every other unit in this tower project, it is not. Okay, it's more for show and display. It's only one floor plan. So, coming a bit closer, we can see this is actually the dark floor plan. You can see the dark cabinets at the top. Gives you a feel. Again, I mentioned I like the lighter ones, but it's really personal preference. Something else to pay attention to is the appliance. Here you can see you've got a nice big fridge. That's a 30-inch fridge. It's huge. It's going into the 2 bedrooms, right? Often a lot of tower projects, the bigger appliances, the fridge or this stove, for example, same thing, very big. These are for the 2 bedrooms, the 3 bedrooms, the penthouse suites, etc. The 1 bedrooms and the studios would get a smaller appliance package. In some cases, the appliances are actually different too. Okay? Let's move on. We are now in the bedroom, and just like we said here of the kitchen, we asked, is this to scale? Ask that question, is this to scale? Every project is different. Some developers and presentation centers have 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms that are absolutely to scale. This one out here isn't. In the bedroom it is, I believe, for the 2 bedrooms. And over here we have the walk-in closet. Most important question to ask here are, is this closet organizer included in the unit? Okay, is this closet organizer included in the unit? You definitely want to know that, okay? They're nice to have, and it saves you a couple $1,000s having to put it in yourself afterwards. Okay, last stop, again, is this to scale? Well, we can see we've got 2 sinks here. This is obviously for the 2 bedroom. It's not going to be for the 1 bedroom. And what you want to do is come in here, open things up. All right, so we can see we have a cabinet space in the middle. Actually, nothing else opens, so that tells you how much space you have to use. And you want to find out how much space you've got in your bathroom, okay? And if you can get a good shot of the fact that here we have black tiling in the tub, okay? Okay, let's step back outside. Okay, so that brings us towards the end of our tour. Hopefully this walkthrough has been of help and of value to you. Of course, you can always reach me at our contact information below, and we're happy to meet with you or talk to you on the phone to walk you through this process. Now, there are other things to consider too. Of course, when you're purchasing a pre-sale like this, you have to have the down payment ready for the most part. A project like this, you need to have 20% of the down payment ready within 18 months. So let's take an $800,000 unit. That means you need to have $200,000 of your own money in, right, with the developer. And then obviously that is your down payment, okay? So that's one of the things you want to know about pre-sales. Also, if you're ever changing jobs between the time you write the offer for a pre-sale and by the time it's completing, you always want to be sure that you can complete on the project. It's very, very important, of course, that you qualify for a mortgage. And I have seen it where some folks have changed jobs just before they're completing, and then they run into trouble getting qualified for the mortgage, getting financing. So we want to make sure that we have those things. For the most part, I think we're done. We're good on the tour. I'm just gonna ask my camera lady, are we good? We're good. So thank you very much for joining us. Feel free to reach out, leave a comment. From Horizon 21, we bid you adieu.